Okay, boys and girls, we're going to make a clay fish. And it's going to look something like this when we're finished. But we're going to start out and we're going to look at the shape of fish. And I have some photographs, I have some black and white pictures, and then I have some pictures of fish that are interesting and fun and a little bit different. And everybody's fish can be completely different. You can look at these and try out different ideas, but then when you have sort of an idea of what you want to do, we're going to use this heavy paper, and we're going to start out for just size. We are going to trace around this plate, this circle, so that we have something to go by. That's the basic size that we're going to do the fish. Now you see that this fish fits in the circle. It doesn't go outside the circle, it fits inside the circle. Now the tail can go outside also, but your basic shape of your fish, your head, your tail, all of those things are going to be inside the circle. So if you want your fish to have sort of a mouth like that, you can make it, and then your fin can come up like this, and your body like this, and then your fin can be like this. You don't want any part of it to be really skinny. It might break. But your fins can connect to the body of the fish like this. And if you want it to have some kind of a zigzag at the edge, that is just fine. You just don't want it can't be like little tiny skinny things like that. This would have to be one piece, and then you could just draw the lines for the texture. And then you want a tail. So it's a body, a tail, fins, mouth. And all of these things can have texture on them and lines on them. And you can decide how you want to do that. You can have an eye. You should have an eye. And the other thing, the mouth can be whatever shape you want it to be. And as you look at these pictures, you may make some decisions. And then there's also usually a place between the head and the body. And then you may want there to be not fins, but scales. And you also might want to have a fin on the side. And anything like this, you may want to make lines for the texture of that. So I have drawn this inside the circle. I've gone outside the circle a little bit over here, and I've gone outside the circle a little bit right here. Now, I'm going to show you again something so here I've drawn my circle on the paper to give me an idea of what size it's going to be. This is what I don't want to do. I don't want to do this. I don't want a little teeny tiny fish. I want to fill, the reason I'm drawing this circle is so that I have something to go to, something that is going to be my outside edges. And you don't want to do this. You don't want this to be your body, and then you add the fins on the outside of it. I don't want you to do that either. I want you to draw it in the circle.